Hey guys, you're watching this one and only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Build Springfield, episode 58. Ha! Didn't even have to look at the episode number. I looked before the episode started. I'm no good with numbers. Today we're going to build Fat Tony's compound. This is his house where he lives, his mansion, not the place of business that he does all. I think the place of business would actually be located somewhere over here. Isn't it called like the Ordinary Social Business Club or something like that? You know, something quite ironic, and that's where he does all of his deeds and meetups. But he does have a very nice mansion, and I thought opposite the Burns' manor would be a good location. We've done sort of the bigger houses, so I'm going to do the bigger houses, the bigger mansions over this side, and the smaller ones over at the residentially type area over there. Everything's starting to really come together on this world now. We're starting to get things clumping now, you know, starting to actually build up the area, not quite get as much green space between things, which is really nice. It shows that we're really progressing. So this is a really, really nice house. Okay, it's a big house. This is definitely not going to be one that's going to be done in one episode. As my voice gives up. We need to make sure that we've got enough room on either side. That's definitely going to give us enough room on that side and that side. And as you can see, straight off the bat, there's a step that goes into Fat Tony's house. So we're actually going to have to build the whole house actually slightly off the ground. I think I want to do that. And I didn't cut this down, unfortunately. I think I've got everything else all cut and ready to go, though. There we go. Boop. Perfect. Hopefully our inventory shouldn't fill up quite as quick this episode. I'm hoping, because it makes it so hard work. I don't know if that's going to be as long as it needs to be, but that's at least a good start. First step for doing any building is to just get the blueprint down. Get the size of the building that you're building down, and then you can build up from there. So I'm going to do a nice 2-wide window on that side of the door. And then the door goes in here. And I think for this door, I'm probably going to do a 2-wide door as well. 2 or 3 or 4. 3 isn't going to work. 4 actually suits the window size as well. So I think I'm going to go with 4 blocks wide. And then there's another 2-wide window on that side. Luckily for us, this is a mirrored building, or I like to call them mirrored buildings, because they're the same on either side, aka mirrored. Makes things a lot easier. So it means we really have to only concentrate on one side on camera, like next episode or whatever, and then I can do the other side off camera. But we've got another big window to go in here. Now this window, I'm going to do, well, if that one was 2 windows, this should technically be 5 blocks wide. 3, 4, 5. And I think that's a good width as well. I think I like that. We'll put another block right there. And then it comes down again. I'm going to do another 3 blocks back, because that's what I done over there. So another 3 blocks back. And then we've got no windows down here. But I'm going to come maybe, that's 4 blocks. 4 blocks I think is pretty good. And then we've got another set of windows down here. And I'm going to make this a little bit wider than the picture. I'm going to put a nice thin window in there. And then a nice 2-wide window. And then a nice 1-wide window with another block on the end. Perfect. Now, we can't see the back of this building. It makes it very difficult for us when we can't actually see the back of a building. But I think we should be able to pull it off. We can already tell that this wall goes further than the one on the other side. So we know that this has to definitely go back at least to around there. It might even go all the way across. I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, let's replicate this on the other side. It's a really nice footprint to this house, isn't it? Like, it looks really, really nice. Okay, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, like that. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then that one. Come down 3 blocks. Come out again. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, did we go down 4 blocks instead? You know what? 4 blocks is cool then. Down to there. It works out. It looked okay, didn't it? 4 blocks. Let's just double check over here. Yeah, we've done 4 and 4. I'm cool with that. I don't mind that. And then this one then comes down here. Boop, 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 boop. Perfect. Okay, and then this has to run back. We don't know how far. Again, we're going to sort of make it up. What we can tell is if you look at the top of the building, the very top roof, the middle roof, you can see that that goes further back than this roof. In fact, should we just build up the front first and then make our way back? That might be the easiest way to do it. And leave the very back of the building till last, because we're going to have to make up a lot of it anyway. Okay, these are very tall windows, so I'm going to do it up to there. They do have an arch on top. I think I can do something with that. Yeah, I think I can. What we can do, right, is I've cut down glass this episode. I've never done cut down glass before. I don't know how it's going to look. But obviously we're going to put some nice spruce, I think I'm going to go for. You see, I've got some nice spruce to go around the windows. In fact, I can put these in now just to make sure that we like the look of it. This is going to be clay along the bottom here as well, along the entirety of the building. It's a nice, slightly different colour to the stone of the path here. And yet it still stands out, and you can see that it's like on a foundation, so it works really well like that. Okay, so we've got to put these around the window here. I've got a plan. I think I've got a plan. This is an awfully long job. This is definitely an off-camera job when you've got multiple windows. Can you imagine sitting through all this? This can sometimes take, and I think it will, the whole building, once we've got all the windows in, that'll probably take a full episode to do if I'd done it on camera. That's why I cut things out. You guys don't want to see me place down windows for an entire episode, do you? Okay, now I'm thinking, if I put that there, and then I need to cut this down. If we cut one of those, like that, I always cut them down to the 3s. That's like the main blocks that we use. And then, if I grab these, we put one there and one there. See how we get that top arch now? We might even be able to continue on putting these. Oh, no, we can't because it's going to be on the front. No, we'll have to ignore that. No problem. No problem. You might not even know what I was on about. Whatever it was, you don't need to worry. All right, so that's pretty cool. Then we get the arch of the windows in, and it looks pretty good. And they don't stick out. They're actually joined up together, which is perfect. That's exactly what you want. Okay, so we can copy this up here. I'm not going to do the windows on both sides here. I'm not going to waste time with that. We want to try and get as much of this framework in as possible this episode, so then I don't have to worry about that next time, or as much of it. Okay, now, the door, I think I'm going to do the door that's at least the same height as the windows here. So I'm going to run that straight across there. The door does have like a little bit of a curve on it. So what we might do is that with, well, if you want to do that whole thing that we done last time, we're going to have to do something like, oops, like that. Get down this half glass. The glass actually cuts down a lot better than I thought. I mentioned it last episode. It was last episode, wasn't it? Yeah, last episode, that cut down glass sometimes doesn't look good. It turns out that it works no matter what size it is. Even these little glass notches, I think, will work, because they actually put the right corner on. So we should be okay. We should be good. I like that. I don't know if the door's completely tall enough as it needs to be. Let's put the door in, and we'll be able to really easily tell then. So this has to come out to the right edge of the building here. Put these slabs down. Oops. To there. Actually, it's going to work out well. It's 4 blocks high, which is taller than most of our doors anyway. So I'm sure we'll be fine. Let's just put this around here just so we get a nice look of the front of the building. We can tell if we like the design or not. Okay, perfect. Now we get a little bit of a break in the wall. I'm going to use spruce for this because I think it's going to look really nice. I don't know what level to do it on, so we'll add another row here of clay. And then the next windows go in. Now, it looks like the windows on this floor are the same size as the windows below, which is great. Even this window is 4 blocks wide here, and if you look on the picture, it's actually 4 little windows wide. So we're like, oops, we're bang on scale currently, which is fantastic. And we know that this window, in fact, yeah, that window's 4 blocks high. On the picture, it's 4 blocks high. This one is only 3 blocks high. I cannot believe how ridiculously close scaled this is. It doesn't usually work like that on Minecraft. We've had this all the way through the series. A lot of buildings just don't work in Minecraft. But so far, this one is, surprisingly enough. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This one's along the top. Yeah. That's right. We're doing it well. We're doing it right. We're doing it well. I think we're doing it well as well, but... Well as well. Go away, Rain. No one likes you. Put that in there. I'm not putting all the glass. I'm just putting like the little tops in. And then this one, I might just go with that for the top. Do you know what I mean? I think that might look better on the bottom as well if we remove these out. And instead we just put that there, that there. I think that looks better. It looks very big. A very nice mansion. This is a really, really nice house for sure. Now, this little brown break, we can either put it on that level, or both. Both might be better. It takes a little bit longer to do, but I'm doing this off camera anyway, so you don't need to worry about that. Oops. Yeah, I like that. I like that, and that runs down the side of the building as well. Now, we definitely know that there's no windows on this side, so we can fill that in from there to there. What ID is that? 159. Set to 159. There we go. And this window, this is 4 blocks high, so we know that we can do this now on this house. Makes it very, very easy to get the exact window sizes that we need. So it goes like that. It's a square window, but again, it's got another one of these arches on top, but the arch is only in the middle. So I'm going to take that away. I'm going to put this over the top here. I'm going to put one there and one there. It works. It works so well. I'm amazed. Okay, this has to go along here. And then this one has like a little round balcony. This one I'm a little bit wary of. I'm not quite sure how it's going to work. Now, we do have a problem here, unfortunately. I've already noticed it. We've got an odd number here, because obviously we needed an odd number below, but the window here is only technically two windows wide, if you look on the picture. We can't really get around that. We're going to have to just stick with having a 3 wide window. We could go with 1 wide, but I think that would look too small. So we're going to have to stick with this. This is actually 1 block lower than the rest of the, or than that section of the building. So we're going to do that as well. If we put that along there, that gives us a 2 by 2. But that should be about right, I think. Yeah, we'll be good there. We'll be fine. Okay, so how are we going to do this arch thing here? I've got these clay ones, and I've got these stone ones. I think I want stone for the bottom. So if we done it down a level. No, we can't. I guess we can, yeah. If we put these in. I don't know how round we can get this, but if we done something like that, and then we put these in here, and maybe come up another block, and then it should be wider, shouldn't it? If I put that there, there, and there, it's big enough. Yeah, that's a lot better. I'm happy with that one. Take that one away. Put that in there. Nope. No. Go down right. Yeah, actually. And then if we go sideways on these, and sideways like this, it should look like they join up, even though they only join up like slightly or not even at all. I think that's as good as we can get here in Minecraft. Maybe if we put this block... No, see, we can't do it because they're like in the middle of blocks. It makes it very, very difficult. I'm happy with that, though. I'm very, very happy with that, in fact. Yeah, I'm cool with that. I'm fine with that. Now, we have 1 window down here, but it's only 1 window on the top floor. So we know we can just fill that in and then cut away a nice window here. This one actually drops down slightly further than this window according to the picture, so I'm going to do that. That fits in nicely. And now this one, if we do this side first, we know that this window has to be 3 blocks tall. It's just easier to fill this in than use the wand. There we go. This one goes to the same height as well, but I do see another semicircle one on top. So if we go, I think that's probably as big as we can actually get away with. And then we put that one in there, and then get the glass to put behind it. Oh, it looks really weird on the hotbar there, doesn't it? Look at that. Has it always been like that? Does that one look like that? No. Does that one look like that? Have I missed it all episode? No. What about this one? No. Oh, that's better. It's fixed it. Why was it that way round? Oh, yeah. It's just like when it's in the second spot, it's a little bit... It looks weird on the hotbar. Very strange. All right. Anyway, let's get back, back to building. Stop getting distracted. All right. So this is a nice square room, this one is. So we can just fill that in like that. I won't bother about the back yet. The back we'll worry about later on. Well, this side we know is exactly the same as that side anyway. Should I do that off camera now? Yeah, I'm going to do that off camera. I'm just going to do exactly what we've done on this side, on that side, and then we can come back and carry on, okay? I'll be right back. Wow, 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 wow. So I've gone ahead. I put the brown around. I put the clay around. I've put the spruce around all the windows. It looks really cool. I like it. I think what I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to put little tiny ones underneath those ones. I think that would look better. Also, this window here, I said it was a 2x2. It's not. It's a 3x3. I just counted wrong. That's just my bad. I apologize for that. We can't do them under that one. We can't do them on that one. There is the front door still to do, though. I think we want to concentrate a little bit on that. I think we can get a door that looks okay as well. If we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's all the blocks that we're going to use. And let's get some nice stone here just to go underneath the door. Wonderful. Down here on this bottom section, it will eventually be clay, but there's also going to be a load of leaves, as you can see on the picture, that surrounds most of that, if not all of it, so I'm not really too worried about it. But let's try and do this door. I think we can make a pretty close door using these microblocks. I think we can get pretty close. So we're going to go there, 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 and down there. Along the bottom. Oops. This way. We might do doors like this in the future as well. It might be a better way to go. And then if we do there, there, and then right there. Oops, I misplaced that one. Yeah, and then fill the rest in with glass. And we've built our own door. It doesn't open. Admittedly, that's a little bit of a downside. But we don't need it to open, really. What do you think? That looks pretty good. And we can put a little door handle on it as well. We need a block to do it with. Let's use gold. Why not? And I'm out of space now as well. Let's cut these down nice and small. Small as they'll go. I shall get rid of the chisel for now. We don't need that for a little while. Not until the next episode at least. Okay. And then put a door right... well, we can only go there. But that's pretty cool. I'm really, really pleased with that. Okay, we can go on for a little bit longer, I think. I haven't checked the time of this episode, but I'm sure we'll be okay for a little bit. We know that this wall here with this window on travels a little bit further. In fact, it goes just over halfway to about that block. It seems about that one, yeah? On the picture. That's what it feels like to me, at least. And then I'll get from there to there. Fill that all in. Okay. We know that this wall here, I am just going to go down to the ground just for convenience sake. We know it leads to at least come to about this block, I'm going to say. So I'm going to fill that in. And we know that this wall sticks out further than this one. So I think we've got it about right. If we go to there. Yeah, 2 blocks. That looks about right. About right, doesn't it? I'm very pleased with that. So we'll come down to there. And, yeah, there. Put that all in. We know this one has to go in here. It's sort of building the interior for us automatically as well, doing it like this. That is quite funny. Okay, so then we know this one needs to come out. Oh, yeah, to that block, wasn't it? There. And then fill that one in. Make sure we get the right height. I think it's there. Yep. Whoops, I fell. Okay. So we know roof has to go on top of that. The top's now done. We've got some chimneys and roofs to go on there and on there. We know this one wraps around wider. We don't know if it goes wider than this one, or if that one's wider, or if they join up together. I'm going to say that we've got it, like, bang on. I think that's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to close up the gap, and then what we can have is we can have a nice red roof that wraps all the way around it, and that will look superb. I think I was just getting comfy. I think it'll look really superb. Okay, I think I'm going to do the same window on the back here as we have on the front on this section. So we're going to carve that one out, and we're going to carve this one out with the same balcony as well. We might not. No, we can't have the balcony on this side because of the roof. In fact, when the roof goes back, if we only had one, no, it can't go in there. We could do that one, but I think a nice thin window would look, ooh, hiccups, better. I've done a few houses with really thin windows, like tall, higher up windows, you know, at the top of the wall, but only 1 block wide, and they look really good. We've done quite a few on previous series. Okay, and the same up here. Well, I think this one, if we had a slope block, we know that that has to go there, and we could either put it there. Yeah, I think it'd be 2 all the way around, wouldn't it? And do we want it to come over the window? Somewhere over the window. If that went along there, that would be on the top of that. Yeah, I don't mind that. And then this one would be, oops, that one would be there. And then the red would be like this. Yeah, and that would be, that's a pretty good height as well, I think. It doesn't look that much taller at the moment, but you've got to remember that we need to wrap this all the way around here first. If I just do this section, I promise you the roof will look better once we've got the colour on it. I promise. How did that go upside down? How did that do that? Fill this in with the colour, and we'll just have a quick look, make sure that is a nice height that we like. I think it's going to be. I usually have pretty good judgment. Yeah, that's perfect, look. Absolutely bang on perfect. So if that's going to be like that, we know that this one has to be there and there, like how we said, with that one going there. And if we'd done the same here as well, we could actually make a bigger window, couldn't we? Because that would be like that. We could do a 2-high window, but I don't think a 2-high window would be that beneficial. But I think on the back here, that's a 4. That'd be the 4x3. We could go down to the roof, but I don't think that's really worth doing. And I don't like having a 4x4 window. So, a 4-wheel drive window. 4x4. So I'm going to do that instead. I'm going to put 3 windows in, 2x3 in dimension. I like that. Okay. What other windows? I don't want a window down here. Well, do I want a window down here? I could have a window down here. I could have a matching one as we've got on the front here, couldn't we? I think, is that in line? It doesn't feel like that's meant it's dead in line. No, it is. Yeah. No, we're good. 3, 4. Boop, 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 boop. And then along the top there, do the same on this side. Hey, wait a minute. Oh no, that is right. Yeah. Daytime. Okay, we are nearly at the end of the episode, guys, so we are going to have to start wrapping up in a second. We'll put that along there, that one along there. That one goes up there. Do I want a back door? Of course I want a back door. I think we're going to put a back door in here. I'm going to knock this out as well, just so I can see the door. Oh yeah, we done a 4-wide door, didn't we? 4 wide, and how many blocks high? 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks high. 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks high. And then we had the window on top, which I'm going to do as well. So that goes in like that. Obviously, we've got the tiny little dots to do, but we've got a really good blueprint. In fact, we've got the entire blueprint of the house done. Next episode is going to be house and chimneys. There's a really cool wraparound veranda around there. We've got some leaves to do, some trees to put up, and yeah, and then boom. And then we can put the characters down as well, because I think I've got Fat Tony and the 2 other hitmen as well. Fantastic. If you guys enjoyed the episode, hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. We'll see you in the next episode.